If you're looking for flexible and local spaces to meet, gather, and celebrate, allow me to introduce you to 4 unique venues in Nashville. Whatever your gathering needs are, Gaylord Opryland's Attractions has something for you. From outdoor to indoor, everything in between. We're here to tell you just what's so special about some of these unique locations in and around Nashville. I'm joined by General Manager of the Wild Horse Saloon, Brian Schaefer. Welcome, Brian.
Thank you, Sami.
Let's start with some of these outdoor attractions, such as Gaylord Springs Golf Links. I've been there to play golf, but there's actually some amazing venues that you can book there for your special events and meetings.
Absolutely. Breathtaking, scenic views of the fairways. There is a wonderful pavilion on the first hole, and there's indoor event space that offers everything from corporate events to wedding ceremonies, rehearsal dinners. Gaylord Springs has the ability to cater to all of those needs.
Gaylord Springs has flexible function space for up to 500 people and offers complimentary parking. Breathtaking natural surroundings and award-winning services makes Gaylord Springs the ideal setting for events up to 1,000 people. Speaking of outdoors, I don't know if there's anything more majestic than rolling down the Cumberland River in a steamboat. The General Jackson steamboat is hitting the water again and can actually come right outside of Wild Horse Saloon. Isn't that right?
Breathtaking views. Some of the best entertainment that you are going to find in Nashville is on the stage at the General Jackson. In addition to that, the food and beverage offerings are phenomenal.
The General Jackson Showboat offers private space for parties up to approximately 100 guests. The Heritage Hall is a beautiful room with its own bar and adjacent private deck. The entire boat can be chartered for up to 1,000 guests. Speaking of partying at the Wild Horse Saloon, what can people expect to see that maybe if they haven't been here in a while is new and exciting?
The Wild Horse recently went through a pretty significant renovation, so if you haven't been to the Wild Horse in several years, come back and visit us. Wild Horse is the family-friendly center in Nashville. The Wild Horse actually features the largest dance floor in town, and right now we have socially distanced line dance lessons that we do throughout the day. We also have free play games, pool tables, shuffleboard, foosball.
There's also something really unique about the dance floor that I noticed. Can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. Right now we are socially distanced on our dance floor, which we have the only approved dance floor at the moment in downtown Nashville. The Wild Horse does really well with large corporate events. We're the largest venue of its kind downtown. We're a restaurant, we're a bar, we're a concert venue, all under one roof. 66,000 square feet, 3 stories.
We're in somewhere special right now. We're standing in the midst of 114 at Wild Horse Saloon. This used to be a residence?
That's correct. It used to be a residence, built in 1875, post-Civil War. Absolutely stunning scenery, exposed natural brick, the original hardwood floors. We have sweeping views of the Cumberland River, and one of the coolest features of the space is on our first floor. We have a handcrafted boardroom table in what we call the vault room.
I may or may not have done some sneaking around, and thankfully I didn't get locked in there, but one of the things I did see were these unique access doors from 114 to the Wild Horse.
You can have a private event, you can have your dinner, you can have your wedding reception on the 3rd floor of 114 in this magnificent space. And then when the party is ready to really crank up and get going, you can walk right over into the Wild Horse and you're in full party mode.
We're famous for food here in Nashville. Gaylord is no exception. What can we expect to eat here at the Wild Horse?
It's Southern gourmet, lots of barbecue on the menu, pulled pork, brisket, burgers. If you've never had fried pickles, you have to try them at the world-famous Wild Horse Saloon.
There's a lot of safety protocols I've noticed that have been enacted. Can you tell us about a few of those?
In addition to local health ordinances, Gaylord Opryland Attractions has a commitment to clean, which features enhanced cleaning protocols, face masks worn by all employees, social distancing protocols, and touchless experiences throughout our venues.
There's really no reason for people not to make up for some of those missed celebrations. Whether it's outdoor or indoor, there's so many things that you've really introduced us to. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Sami.
I've given you just a small glimpse of how Gaylord Opryland's attractions can meet all your gathering needs, from indoor to outdoor, formal to informal, downtown to rolling on the river. Now you can see how you can gather safely and have fun. You know where to find me.